It'd be 12 o'clock, bruh. Alright, let's start this Sunday service. It's 12:45, bruh, in the afternoon. Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone is happy, healthy, and doing well. These messages may or may not resonate with you, so please follow your gut, not your butt, because nobody wants to smell that shit, okay? So, let's see. Let's see. And if you do have a question you'd like answered, ask now or forever hold your peace, because I'm going to continue on with this read. Okay. It's like, how can I put myself out there pretty much in a way where it's, yeah, I can resolve things that I've been struggling with. So, this is potential growth happening between you and another person because you want to know what you don't. So it's like seeking growth creatively, so you don't have to do things out of the ordinary. But it don't matter what you do, it is gonna be out of the ordinary because it's uniquely you. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Yeah, see, and to have this Ten of Cups, this Ten of Pentacles, I mean, you gotta walk away from shit. Yeah, see, understand what it is that you should be giving to, as opposed to letting go. It's, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh, why are you talking to this person a lot? Like, why do you prefer this person over this person?" Well, I mean, are they gonna take a bigger chunk than I'm giving them, or are they going to, use me for their advantage due to the fact that they are left out in the cold? Yeah, see, this devil right here, because they can't get themselves out of a situation. You know why they are in this situation in the first place. It's like if they want to grow, they have to show it. They can't just sit around and think about it because, yeah. At the same time, too, it's carefully planning on how you approach the situation. Yeah, see, because if you end up bending your back over someone who is going to hold something against you at the end of the day, well, what's the point of offering anything to this person at all? Yeah, see, it's like you give them a little bit more than they are deserving of. It's like it. Let's say this King of Cups gives this Nine of Cups person their cup, right? 420, and it's that's taking that abundance. It's taking more. Knight of Wands taking advantage of, due to the fact, what does he have against him? Unresolved emotions due to the fact that they kept themselves stuck in a situation like, bro, and it gives someone the strength. Yeah, see, to get out of this 10 of wands. It's like trying to experience something new, grow in a newer manner. Let's see. Anywhere and everywhere all at once. Yeah, this what was that? That's not the tower. Or one. Yeah, see? And it's like whatever you want for yourself, you want to do it peacefully. Yeah. You just keep it on point. Okay. So King of Wands, Queen of Swords. This has given me, you know, whatever this man has been going through, he's understanding the feminine traits of his like how his self-conscious being he's getting that understanding like, yeah, not only can I please myself, but I can please you. Yeah, yeah. If I were to start making more judgment calls and be more pleasing, more investing towards my counterpart, then all's well that ends well. But if kind of yeah, see, taking advantage of your patience. Yeah, amen. What is this? King of Cups. Yeah, Four of Cups. Because this known unknown lady is giving me this Queen of Wands energy. Like, as beautiful as she is kind of like mysterious in her own way. She is drawn to things of, ambition. She has that wand, but her unresolved emotions with this King of Cups kind of makes this King of Cups stuck. Because it's like she he's getting an understanding. Like she's only coming in and out just for sex. Queen of Wands. Come on now. That's like Four of Cups. Five of Cups, the Hermit. Yeah, see? Because it's like, yeah, the sex is good, and then next thing you know, boom, gone. This connection feels dead. Like, what the fuck did you commit to? Struggle? I'm sorry to say, but that's how it is, It usually happens to a majority of people. I feel like it was yeah, another thing I'm getting is like someone got stood up. Someone feels like they got stood up. Let's see, why is she playing around with this King of Cups? That's the real question. What the fuck is this bitch's issue, bro? Like, why is she trying to confuse him? Yeah, see, good thing I grabbed this, the Hermit and the Sun, because it's like, yeah, 10 of Swords right there again. Why is this Queen of Wands playing around? Why is she being a bitch? 10 of Pentacles? Uh, see. What is going on with this Queen of Wands? Why is she being a bitch? Justice? Justice in what? Being the devil? 9 of Swords? 2 of Wands, 3 of Swords? Yeah, Queen of Cups. Oh. Oh. This Queen of Wands sees this King of Cups as a good investment. And so she feels as if, she plays this man, she can take this man's abundance and he wouldn't have anything left to say at the end. Is that what it is? Is she trying to rebel against? Uh, uh, excuse me. It's because you got your own scales balanced. Yeah, see, even though you have a piece of you cut, a couple pieces of you just torn apart, you still have your scales balanced. You're understanding the people who should be yeah, you're getting an awareness of the time that you are spending with a certain amount of people. Whether it be one person, it's like, jotting up, this is as much time as I'm spending. I'm going to, make sure that it's equal. And the next, I'm gonna take it all down. I'm gonna see if I can do it with someone else. And in the same manner that you daydreamingness of this situation, whatever this situation is, actually, I didn't even function. So the Queen of Wands' issue with that King of Cups is due to the fact that he can hold his ground, and she's just like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like, I'm doing the best that I can to tear you apart, but you're still walking gracefully without no hind leg." Yeah, see. So whatever it is that they're telling you doesn't match their actions, It's like, bruh. Yeah, it's like, why am I taking my time investing in you if you're gonna be slow with what it is that you're planning on doing? I'm not gonna stop for you because you don't know what to do. Yeah, there's that. Right. It's like if you can't stand up for yourself, 1551 when I said that, it's like if you can't stand up for yourself, what makes you think you can stand up for and that's what it is with this connection right here. It's like, look, I'm balancing things out for you as I'm balancing things out for myself. Now, and you see what I balanced out with you as to what I balanced out for myself. And Four of Cups, Eight of Cups, it's like, you know what? I'm bored of this situation. I've been doing this shit over and over again. They see the pathway towards the light, yet they proceed to walk towards darkness. Does that make sense? So it's like you're not blinded. These people blind themselves watching you because you're domineering femininity of the things that you say. You could be a retarded bitch at times too. You know what? And as cold hearted as you can be towards another person, it's also learning how to nurture it, even if that person feels threatened or is a threat with or towards you. It's like, yo, chill. Yeah, 4 cups, 7. I guess I'll make it short. I'm gonna end it off with this last yeah, tennis. So, yeah, that Queen of Wands lady. Yeah, it seems like you've been working on the things that you've been saying you've been working on. Eight of Wands, and you communicate with that person about it, and it's like getting them to get that understanding. Like, look, it's part of your world too. Whether you want to balance it out or not. Like, you can stay there and take all the bullshit that is being told to you for other people's sense of manipulation. Like, why would you deal with the devil empress? You know, someone who, yeah, the lovers, who makes poor choices. Because it's like, imagine taking advice from this Queen of Swords. Yes, you know what? She can be a cold-hearted bitch, but at the same time, too, it's like, what are the intentions of this Empress if she were to come towards this Queen of Swords for advice? Obviously, that is a Empress that isn't deserving to be an Empress in the first fucking place. 1919 is like levels to this shit. Does that? Yeah. See, that's what we want. Yeah, not one who is caught up in conflict and emotions. We want an empress who is strong, emotional, physical, network with those who match our energies. And we're not trying to match with people who like to keep themselves blind to a wall. See, and if we lack the communication, we accept toxicity as opposed to stability. Yeah, then we'll end up seeing these cycles over and over again until we cut it with our own truth. And once we cut it with our own truth, we'll get that 10 of Pentacles with that 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups. There's that matching pair, Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Pentacles. Well, if you're looking for a twin flame soulmate reading, then this is your twin flame soulmate reading. The reason being is because, this Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles understand their own foundation with the people that they network with. 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. That's, understanding, look, this person is worthy of connecting with me. If they're in this negative red flag energy, then that is something that you must work towards cutting out because you want to present your work in a more positive manner as opposed to people giving you negative shit. Let's say, you make spaghetti for a group of people, or you make cupcakes, or you bake a cake and you probably added a little bit too much baking soda or some shit. People are judging you and they're like, "Oh, fuck that, this cake tastes like shit." And it's like, all criticism is good criticism unless it depends on how you take it. And just a bunch of negativity towards that, it makes a person self-conscious. And so it's like, the little light that they had, they will no longer seek it. They'll end up continuously going towards the darkness. And you see people blinding themselves and going towards that direction. So whatever it is that you're doing to balance out your scales is helping other people understand, like, look, this is why I'm balancing out myself, my investments, and balancing out my connections. Because as independent as I like to be, I like people to invest independently in themselves. Does that make sense? Because it's like you could be around a group of people and you'll still be feeling left out, right? Because it's like you're meant to be there for the same reason of, this is the negative part in the daytime. And one thing that kind of intrigued me was having this thought. There's a lot more darkness in the daytime than there is in the night, and we are unaware of that. And it's also the intentions of taking advice from other people. Because one thing that I like to tell, and this is either the safest advice that I could give or one of the stupidest advices I could give, but one thing that I like to say is, "Fuck what I gotta say. What do you feel you should do?" Because at the end of the day, when you're facing yourself in that mirror, are you gonna cry? Are you gonna be happy? Are you gonna motivate yourself? Are you gonna do what? Because not only are you doing this for yourself, but you're doing this for your community. Because I'm pretty sure you are the light in your community. They see you, they're motivated by you, but these people feel like they can't approach you. The reason being is because they're so headstrong towards the negatives as opposed to being headstrong towards the positive. And it's like trying to convince this sort of communication, like what I'm getting with this 8 of Wands and this 3 of Pentacles, it's like trying to not only mix love relationships, with your work relationships, but it's like you're telling this person, I love you," or, you're giving them positive outlet, and these people are just like, "Nah," they're pushing it away, and and it's like when you try to seek a positive outlet from them, they end up showing you a negative. Don't let these people keep you stuck in your head because these people don't know what the hell they want in their own life, you know? Taking their time, yeah, I'm hearing that song, "Making my way downtown, walking down." I don't know why the fuck, but, that Secret of Booms, that's that Knight of Wands energy, and it's, not Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. It's like, why would I invest people who wanna take their time in trying to figure out what they wanna do? Like, you got shit that you have to do. There's time doesn't stop for no one. The water think about river dams, you know? If there's, too much blockage in the water or there's too much, yeah, if there's a blockage in the current flow of the water, then it will overflow if it is not maintained correctly. So, maintaining these positive outlets, especially during these negative, criticized events. Yeah, it'll give us a scare, 3 of swords, 8 of swords. It's like, oftentimes we don't like confrontation, but we need that confrontation either way, because if we're able to fight through these confrontations, then that's you already going through those tests and tribulations, test trials and tribulations. I hope you're following me on this. Let's see. Justice again, the Fool in the reverse. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So think about it this way. This justice, this guy is already hanging upside down. The Fool in the reverse is kind of giving me, look at things from another perspective. If it's not helping you get a brand new beginning, you leave that shit immediately. High Priestess, King of Pentacles. It's like you've been quiet in a situation too long to understand the rights and wrongs of that situation. So it's like if you were to say something about your stability, it'll cause conflict. Could be physically, but emotionally speaking, you'll be independent. These people will carry their own burden because you understand what keeps you stable in that situation. If it makes you uncomfortable, you're gonna leave. You're gonna let it be known, and you're gonna give them a warning because I'm hearing big L. I'm fed up with that bullshit. You're just fucking fed up. Magician and the Lovers. You understand that these people are watching you make your choices. People trying to make choices for you when you already know what you want for yourself. You have your goals set. You're making small investments towards these goals because you ended up making that decision with yourself. Yes, even these twins right here from Alice in Wonderland, they're always together. That's you conjoining with your. I'm hearing wild traits, but it's also understanding the two sides of yourself, both good and bad. Yeah, the magician, hermit, and the wheel of fortune. You understand your own decisions. You look at your own life. You understand. Look, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty said, "What's up?" to Alice, cause she's the empress, bruh. Alice was like, "Get down from that wall. You're gonna end up falling." And that one move, not only did it save Humpty, but it granted her these wishes. 10 of Pentacles, Empress, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. She said, "Humpty, what are you doing on that wall? Trying to figure out where to go, you know?" And she's like, "Well, if you don't get down from there, you're gonna get hurt." "What do you mean by that?" "Well, if you don't pick a side and choose in it, you're gonna be stuck up there. No one's gonna help you. Once you have that great fall and no one's able to put you back together again, then, I mean, you're at fault now." And this rat right here is telling the community, "I don't know what the fuck her problem is." Uh, her problem is that she's a generous person. This person's problem is they're a fucking rat. Whatever it is that they're watching you do, they're preventing you from having a new beginning. So look at things from a newer perspective and balance out your scales before helping others balance out their own. Does that make sense? Because that's not only personal growth, but it's growth within your relationships, long term as opposed to short term. Because yeah, we will meet acquaintances throughout our lifetime. Depending on how long they'll stay, they probably won't stay for a long time. Because the fool is also the same guy, the Mad Hatter in this Eight of Cups. See, even sometimes he looks at himself like, "Damn, motherfucker, I'm fucking crazy, bro." And he has to get that understanding. Like, look, I understand my craziness, and I love my craziness. I'm using my craziness to the best of my advantage. I'm not trying to cause harm to others, but I'm being the best. It's like setting the best example for yourself, not only for yourself, but your surroundings. Because it's like you putting yourself in another person's shoes. It's like, what do I want to manifest for myself as opposed to this person that I feel a connection with, a good connection. Because the lovers is like twins. Well, yeah, that twin flame. Like, why do I feel good around this person? It's just your soul in another person. Why does everything feel so right? Feel like it should be the way it should. That's because everything is just right. You understand the currents are you feel. These currents are telling you feel. Let your body do its thing naturally. It's telling you if it's nudging you to move from a situation, move from a situation. Your body's telling you to, take that deep sigh, take that deep sigh. And if your body's telling you to rest, let it rest. Not only emotionally, but mentally, physically, spiritually, everything. There are ways to help you align yourself. You know what I did before making this video? I made some cinnamon rolls from scratch, bruh. I haven't done that shit in a long ass time. And it's doing little things like that. How can I make my hobbies grow? How can I, Shit, if you like cooking, make little TikTok videos of you making a fucking enchilada or some shit, something that you never made before. It's like, learn as you go. It's like I'm learning this shit with you. Let's say you discover a new technique in cooking fucking vegetables. You take note of that and you end up, sharing that information with somebody. Not only will it help you grow, but it'll help others, it'll help them show this person is worthy of investing my time, my effort. If I can get good judgment from this person, then I know I will get good judgment from them. We don't want anyone to be like, "Oh, it tastes like shit, did it this." Like, no, it's like, you added a little bit of this, too much of this, maybe a little less of that. Like, maybe if you added a little bit more of this or a little less of that, it'll be perfect. And you can't control a person's reaction, especially when it comes to stuff like that. And you wanna know a perfect example? Growing up Mexican. Wanna know how a Mexican mother shows when she's pissed off, when she don't say shit, give up. She make her fucking cooking spicy as shit, bruh. She like, "Okay, I remember that." Next thing you know, fucking the next day, she making chile con carne with, like, 17 jalapenos and shit. Like, bro, why the fuck you add that much? You know? And that's how people express themselves through things that they enjoy doing. If you like to cook and you like expressing yourself through cooking, that's one way to set an example. You like art, you know, create a little comic. Stan Lee did it, he made a whole Marvel series. Bruh, you see what I'm saying? It just takes one good word to a bunch of people for them get them to realize who you are as opposed to you knowing who you already are already. Because if you lack potential in yourself, it lacks potential in your entire community, in your entire environment. Because if you see no change in these people's lives as opposed to your own, like, what are these people actually doing? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense because I was supposed to end this video like 10 minutes ago. But I hope this helped out. I mean, being aware with, these thoughts, these words, being aware of, are my words matching my own action? And if they're not, then what am I actually doing? I is spelled inspiration. Yeah, I spells inspiration. So if I'm not inspiring you, who the fuck is? If I can't inspire myself, the fuck, what am I really doing? When they say count your write that shit. But yeah, I hope everyone stays safe, stays blessed, stays well, stays happy, and remember, you are loved. You will always be loved if you love yourself. You woke up this morning, you can wake up the next day. Just make sure the choices you did today last eternity. You can make what's that song? Evening Afternoon by the Moody Blues. It said this day can last 1,000 years if you want it to. So make this day count. fucking make some oatmeal cookies. Something simple, you know? But yeah, goodbye.